right, here we go. Derek Wilson here with Variom Racing's Matt Lindle. Matt has got something going on this weekend. He shared it with his teammates, and I know a few of you out there know it. Matt, why don't you tell us what you got going on this weekend?
Well, I had planned on running the Iowa and the OMA for points this year, or at least trying to, and so the schedules lined up and worked out really well with GNCC and everything, but last weekend the first Iowa race got postponed due to some severe rain, so then they had to reschedule, and it got rescheduled to this coming weekend, which is the same day as an OMA race and similar time. So I talked with the promoters of both series and was able to get the OMA is going to start the pros earlier, run us a little earlier, and then the Iowa in the afternoon. So at 10 a.m. I'm going to be running an OMA in Memphis, Missouri, and at about 12:30 I'm going to be running an Iowa race in Centerville, Iowa.
So you're going to run 2 pro races in one day. Both of these series, you're the 2015 champion, which is incredible in itself. But at 10 a.m., you're going to go to the OMA, race in Memphis, Missouri, and then you're going to finish and pack up, and that's going to be on Independent Cycle Quad. And then you're going to head to the Iowa Series in Centerville, Iowa, where your family will have your quad there, hop on and go. So that's almost half of the Ironman, which you've done twice. That's 4 hours of hard racing with a gap in between.
Yeah, it's going to hopefully be a short gap. Hopefully I can turn the drive, cut it in half, and so that'll help out a little bit. But yeah, it's going to be 2 hours at the OMA and 2 hours at the Iowa, and probably about 6 hours worth of total time.
So everybody I've talked to, and certainly myself, nobody has ever heard of this being done before. And obviously the goal, which is always your goal, is to go take the top spot at the podium. That's incredible. How did you feel about possibly even being the only one that's ever attempted it?
Well, I guess it's pretty cool. I'm just trying to get some good points at both of them. I'm always going for the win, no doubt, but I'll be happy as long as I can finish both of them and get some solid points out of them. That's the number one priority, is get some points going into the year. It is only the first round of the Iowa Series, so I don't want to get myself behind early. And second round of the OMA, but it's a shortened series this year, so I don't want to get myself behind there either, because there's not many races to make it up.
Most pro racers pick one series and they essentially stick to that one, and they'll pick up the other series races when they don't conflict with the one they're running for a points championship. With that being said, I mean, you're still competing. It's not like you're going to one and then the other just to race. You're actually still competing for that top spot on the podium at the end of the year to be a points champion. That's some serious dedication. And certainly you've got lots of help. I know your family's taking your quad to the Iowa Series for you, and we as Variom have tried to make it so you can hop on the quad and go. Some new parts. We talked about it last time. What do you got?
Yeah, it definitely would not be possible without the family. Independent Cycles also allow me to ride their quad at the OMA. That's a huge help, because it'd be really hard to do on my own. And
you had some success on that quad last weekend in the GNCC.
I had my quad at the GNCC last weekend, but the week before at the OMA, I did ran great, worked great, handled great.
For the win in dominating fashion.
Yeah, so got the win, but and the family is the big thing. I mean, getting my quad there at the Iowa, so all I have to do is basically just fly from Memphis to Centerville and hopefully get there in time to get on my four-wheeler. You guys got me signed up at Variom. I've got them getting my four-wheelers there and set up for me, and have my other helmet with the transponder and stuff all there and ready. I wouldn't be able to do it without it. definitely. I mean, there's no way I would even attempt it without the help of them.
Starting from the smallest of feats, it is a lot of work to have a quad, maintain a quad, make it to one series, one race every weekend. That alone is a lot of work. So not only next level, but Matt does it every single weekend at a very, very, very high level. And then even a bigger feat is to go throw down in 2 races. In 2 races in one day on the pro line. We're definitely going to keep up with it and share with everybody here. And Matt, if anybody can do it, it's Matt Lindle.
Oh, I hope so. I'm sure going to give it a shot. Like I told you earlier, one way or another, it's gonna be attempted. So I guess we'll see how it turns out.
Right, and something you had mentioned to me, which is one of my lines, is there's only one way to find out. I think that's a great lesson.
Yep. There's only one way to find out if it's going to work or not.
I'm very, very, very busy this weekend. Matt throwing down 2 races. We've got a majority of our team also taking to Centerville for the Iowa Series, being Jamie Weckel, Mike Stockfleet, Cooper Hooks, and Kobe Neer, our youth riders, very top-level riders this year. Not sure what Kyle Ernst is doing. I know there was talk about OMA as well as Dominic Ernst. And I'm not sure where Andrew's racing, but I'm sure he's going to get his go-fast on. And Mackenzie Lieferman has her first points race of the weekend. So, man, good luck to everybody. And, the reason we have chosen you as Variom is because of your dedication. And 2 pro races in one day, that's some serious dedication. I appreciate it, Matt.
Oh, thanks for all the support.
Right, and speaking of support, we'd like you to get on the Matt Lindle's train and get with Variom and ride your way to the top. That's what we're looking for. Matt, good luck this weekend. I think I'll put it as I wish you all the luck you deserve, because in my mind you deserve a whole lot. And everybody out there, keep an eye out for Matt Lindle. If you see him at the Iowa Series, keep in mind he's had 2 hours of straight racing and an hour of travel, and that'll be exciting to watch.
Yep.
We will keep in touch, Matt. Thank you.
All right, thank you.
Bye-bye.